Slow walks come out from Ivy, and Crims has finally been able to be a little bit of that information gathering. And Brolin, you've got to wonder for him, how far is he going to overextend? Because Sparrow is waiting for that overextension to come out for the T-Cob position, but Brolin still wins that fight to get themselves a 5-on-3.
2 big kills, untraded, undamaged by Wisla Krakow.
Just try and see if they can get a bomb plant in, but this is already such a sick setup coming through from Fnatic. So many players out from the B side, and it's all just trying to see if they can bait out Jakino, just pulling distractions over. Is anyone going to clear out this position from JW? They will. Hades getting a couple of kills. Jakino went back with a trade, and the bomb plant's coming in.
Cassine gets the kill, 2 versus 2 to return. Now Brolin and Crims coming in from different sides of the retake here. One from Connector, one from Oil. Brolin on top of the Connector train, sees where Jedka's at over at Summit, calling out the information, seeing the second man as well. So Crims can just slow face, get the kill together, and it's all left to Hades. P250 in, not a raid boss, no Kevlar on in. Faces up, sees Brolin, taps through, takes damage again. We're going to try to see if we can retreat back towards the bomb itself. Face out, going to be pressured heavily, and eventually too much to go for him. Bomb defused, will come through. Fnatic will gain a pistol.
They did actually sort of lose quite a lot, I think, in that situation. I think they're even taking that bomb away from Browd Halls. This is so damn slow. It's going to be a fake out towards the B side, and they're going to dive down from Pop. Golden could be the one to at least get that information. Opening kill comes out towards the A side, and now it comes back to the rotators. Good frag comes out from Crims, and the time's incredibly low, but it's still enough time to get that bomb plant down.
Fall back to set up the retake here. Wisla have been so slow about this. I'm not sure I like that strategy, but it is at least going to set themselves up right here. 3-on-3, Fnatic pressing forward, seeing where Sparrow is back at the Brown Halls. Towards the Pop Dog entrance to the Brown Halls. Scout out, Goofy sees Crims, takes that frag, not ready for Jakino at stop up. Golden left alone, 1 versus 3. Tap first through, desperate to catch a kill over the hell, and Ponchek is not going to let him go with that. 2 kills to his name, I should say. Flashes smokes in, Sparrow gets a swing on Golden, gets that start. 5-on-4, Wisla forcing Fnatic to back off. They don't still got a kill on the SMG, but the rifles still need to maintain their presence. Jakino does come up with a kill. Goofy didn't make any noise, missed his first shot, connected in seconds. Jakino falls, looks back on Brolin, trades it to a 3 versus 3. Has allowed the T-side player up here at Oil to get a quick face in, gets Brolin to fall. Crims trades back with the SMG once again to even standing. Back and forth trades that finally work up to the favour of Fnatic, but they've wasted all this time. Got to get these kits to the site. Crims is extremely low HP as well. Nades on, Ponchek just waiting for the bomb to get tapped, to get him with that face together, sees his man, spray through, sees the man in the back, got to get JW to fall now, and it's not going to happen. Crims secures his kill for it, and Fnatic playing a perfect bait and switch. And 30 seconds left. They've got to go for this hit now. Wisla again are going to run the timer extremely low, and Fnatic are ready to receive it. 2 players on the other side of the site, very different positions. One at Old Hell, one at New Heaven. Burst up, Hades catches Brolin. That's going to be a 4 versus 4. Heavy damage done to several CT players, but same can be said for the T side as well, and Golden is not one of those guys. Still, the AWP catches the shot, gets the kill if necessary. The bomb plant can be secured. Jakino spotted here by the Galil. Goofy gets it to 2. And Wisla, despite the time pressure being against them, looks so cool and calm when going for these executions.
And from there, it's just a save call coming out from Fnatic. Low HP down to Crims and JW. Away back into the polls when it comes to the rifle round. But money's not going to be too much of a defining factor. Fnatic have got
the main upper entrance. Jakino with the AWP, the standard bait and switch setup. A counter smoke will come through from the T side. Standardized to try and block it off. Swing comes through from the Fama, and Ponchek immediately shuts it down. They should be able to realize where Jakino is from here, and they'll get a bomb plant in easy for it.
They've even got a late lurk out from Ivy from the T side, and they've got entries in towards the side. This is just looking like a breeze to come out from Wisla, and the saving players, they're now going to have to deal with Goofy. They shouldn't be able to hold on to anything. Brolin now gets caught off, and Jakino's stuck in CT. They know that he's here with the AWP. This is going to be hunt galore out for the T side. Good shot does come through from the CT AWP, but how does he try and escape out from Sparrow? Just getting over, but there's already a player back out towards the A side. And there are just players everywhere here for Wisla. They want no chance of this AWP being saved in. And timing's just going to be everything in this position. Sparrow is able to swing out wide. And for Fnatic, now they've been really reset with the money.
Ponchek can't quite find the second CT back there over at the back lines of the B site. They're going to counter-rotate by losing that first player. Up shots, and the pistols are fragging. 4 versus 2 for the CT side. Bomb dropped out of ramp. Will get picked up by Goofy. Try to get a bomb plant from here, but they've got a real good chance of this. Goofy's going to have to find some trades.
And they're looking to try and take some fights. It's actually working quite well out for Ponchek, but only finding one. And now back to the 1 versus 1. Goofy with 2 kills in the round. Did he get the information on where JW's coming from? Out from the oil train. Sees that player, flick back over. A chance to go back to get in the bomb plant now.
Forcing the reload first up. Out to the open, swinging back and forth, going for the default plant here. And JW just slow walking, knowing where his last man is. Footsteps heard, and the pistol turns to the AK and gets the frag for it, gets the round. That's an eco win for Fnatic. Pressing in, smokes down on that AWP, tries to press Ponchek, but there's a small gap there where the T's can be pretty much uncontested by the CT forces. Jakino will check it, eventually catch off Ponchek, that's 2 standing. An AK burst through on Jedka, can't quite find the kills. No responses, it seems, for Wisla Krakow. They might be locked out of this round as well.
They might just have to save, really. 2 versus 5, like, options are very limited. They're going to have to get some unreal entries if they want any chance of even being able to open up the A site. The one thing that they do have going for them is it has been an over-rotation out towards B. Goofy's been able to slow walk in from T-Con, but gets seen by the AWP. Between JW and Jakino, these guys have been doing great with the AWP, and Jedka can't even fight a frag. Not even a single point of damage gets done to the CT side.
So the Swedes, happy with their current position, have the 3 AKs in the double AWP setup. Goes to the pistols to Wisla. Good shot on JW. Catches the first to Goofy. Incendiary down over. There's many more coming. Deagle out. Lands a second headshot. Not quite the third. Crims actually gets the TK, but doubles up with a spray down. Makes it a triple of his own right. The T's make their way straight towards the A site. He could drop that bomb, but they're not going to get given the chance to. He's going to escape.
Oh, this wrap could be so big, though, because you're in a position where they've just come out of T-Con. They're not expecting a backstab to come in this quickly, and they don't even know that Brawlin's out towards a heaven position. He could be able to light up too. Ooh. JW finds the connection back from Spiro. There is a player coming in from Com for the T-side to cut rotations off, but they're down by so many players now.
Yeah, 3-for-1 trade, favour Fnatic. Yes, Brawlin is extremely low on HP, but CTs have dominion over the site. They spoke off that popped up position. Jedka will end up taking Jakino, but now they're on the bomb stick and the whole thing. Nothing that the T-side players can do to try and deny it here. Just holding it down. Fnatic might not be doing great in their top tier tournaments, but here they just look absolutely flawless. Jakino using the AWP more like a shotgun. AK is coming up to try to get the trades, and Jedka will keep it at a 3 versus 3. But JW has his own AWP, and he's got to worry about both Ivy and T-Com.
Vizor have got to be converting this 3 versus 2 advantage. They're in a great position. The only thing they don't have going for them is really the info or the utility, and Ponchek gets caught off trying to jiggle peek out from the pop dog position. More damage coming through onto Hades now, and it comes down to the 1 versus 2. Brawlin, the youngster for this team, playing out from the camera position. Vizor swinging out quite wide. Slowwalk comes in from the A-box position, but Jedka hits the shot and gets another round forward. A much-needed one for the T side.
Ace execution angles, 15 seconds. Jakino has his AWP blocked alongside the M4. He get those 2 kills. Bomb still out there to be picked up on a T sideline. It's got to get recovered and get to the side right now. Jakino can still shut this down. So could JW. JW ends up with the frag. Jakino going to wait. Catch Goofy. Look for Ponchek. And that's a fantastic sequence. A fantastic round again for Fnatic.
One of the first times we've actually seen like a BXE with a late lurk out from Ivy in a while now. But look at this read from Fnatic. They have rotated 2 more players over towards the B side to have a triple stack incoming. They know exactly what's happening. Great trades. The bomb being dropped by Crims. Even with the opening man advantage being found from Spiro, the BXE is just annihilated. They only find 1 more kill with all of the T-side players pretty much running out to B.
Again, so brilliantly done. And they've even got the reads on where the last T-side players are. They know that he retreated. That bomb's been dropped either way, so even if he can break the 1 kill on Crims, they're going to know exactly where he is. JW close, Deagles out, gets the frag, 11-4. Dominant for Fnatic on their opponent's map pick, and Wisla. But here come the smokes, here come the flashes, and the molly also at the ready. Secondary smoke down the other side of the site. Ponchek desperate to tap up some heads, gets Jakino. That's a good start. And now forced back to the back lines past the summit spot. Golden gets his kill. Hades responds. Goofy tapping desperately alongside Hades on the other side of the site. Does manage to drop Golden, but it'll be a 4v2 retake that favours Wisla Krakow. JW and Crims, where do they play from this? Apparently Crims doesn't play at all. All on JW. Bomb getting tapped, forced up through the ramp control. The defuse can just get stuck by Hades. Nice if it could be the 5-second defuse from Sparrow, but in the end it doesn't matter. Kills coming in nice and easy. And that'll be Wisla in with an all-important pistol.
Just try and get the bomb plan in. See if you could try and take a couple of casualties down with you. Ponchek has already been seen out from mid-bomb, and a chance for the T-plays just start swinging everywhere. Hades now caught out to the open. He can't even get back to oil. And the Deagles now aggressing out towards Connector. Golden doing damage. He finds one. This round is so winnable because they've got another backstab out from A.
Getting rid of the players on the site itself, though. They've only got one man in Crims. JW has got to get this flank together. He finds a Fammer. Picking it up, seeing one player in the back. Burst through, does not catch Burrow for the kill. Does his damage at the very least. Goofy now swinging past. JW being careful. Crims going to try and use the bait and switch. They both combine to find that kill. And now Sparrow's left alone here in a 1-on-2. Half-bought pistols working well for Fnatic as they claim their first of the half. He finds this kill, it would be a great start. Sparrow kicks things off over on the B side though. AUG has seen Goofy, will catch off the headshot in the end, facing around the corner. As the AWP has fallen, one of the Eagles have gone down. Jedka backlines of the A site, 5 versus Pre, probably going to make it 2 at this stage. Burst up, catching Hades, doing damage, getting that kill. And now 2 left standing against the Krakow.
Jedka sloppy with the spray and just like not even. Yeah, that's decent. That's decent damage coming out for the CTs, but even just the slow walk trying to get out towards that E-box line. Brolin's just holding the cross with the AUG, and all this distraction being pulled away is allowing the walkout from Ivy. Brolin gets a second one in the round.
Yeah, 5-on-3 situation.
Oh, JW.
Yeah, who knows? He's walked out. Golden does manage to go down. JW gets that kill to return, though. It's a 4 versus 2 situation.
Even trying to see if they can go hunting. I don't think they'll be able to get away with any more kills unless there's a bit of a wallbang coming out. Crims is just a little bit too late. Yeah, one of the bugs on trade. Just somehow random weapons just spawn there. But what isn't quite as random is Fnatic actually losing that first man advantage and even taking a lot of damage onto Crims too.
The CT ghosts on the server now. I'm trying to see if we can aim the right way, but Hades is aiming the right way. 3 kills found for him on the AWP. Wisla. 2 minutes behind this round here. Fnatic. What happened? Falling asleep, perhaps? Crims and Drakino are wondering exactly what went wrong, but have to sort of take the loss on the chin. They do find 1 kill. That's a good trade back on Hades, so the AWP is taken out of play.
If they can work between one another, like this is still doable here for the T side. Oh, I think Drakino got close towards that E-box player. Look at a peek back in. Why is Goofy trying to take that duel? Now there's just 3 CT-sided players left, and Jedka's low.
But so are Crims and Drakino, so definitely better HP advantage right now for the Wisla side. And Jedka in particular is creeping up the back lines. Could get an easy knife in on Drakino, or does an SMG kill would also do. The rebuy coming in for Fnatic, obviously. So much money being built up over the course of their runs and their rounds so far. Damage continues to be done by Wisla by the utility bases, however. They get that 1 kill from Goofy. Golden falling, JW finding a trade. Golden following suit on Jedka, so 2 for 1s hold themselves together. Or back, JW will fall to a 3 versus 3. Sparrow looking for something out here, somewhere in the old held position. Hades gets an AWP pick back as Drakino finds Sparrow somewhere. 2 versus 2! And Hades landing quick scopes now. 2 frags to his name, trying to make it 3. But Drakino turns up for 1! And the second! 1v2 clutch, 3k overall, and Fnatic will close it in brilliant fashion. 16-7 on train. They've taken Visla's map pick, and now the polls. Map 10 dropping, but the AK should stay in play. Indeed, Drakino and Crims get those frags together. Brolin is still hunting for a bit of a damage dealer. Actually, the FAMAS was over on Golden, so. Creeping around the corner for JW, though, on the backstab.
Make sure they don't over-rotate Sparrow out towards CT while his teammate Jedka's playing out for the new box, and Fnatic are going in for a fairly fast execution, but there is some re-smoke nades coming through, and Fnatic are just going to push forward of him.
M4's in, Jedka shuts down Brolin next, secondary kill found, lining up 2 more, tried to transfer that spray towards Crims. Him and Drakino are very, very low, so for Sparrow this is going to be an easy swing, an easy double up to find that first round on the board for Wisla Krakow. Not quite a bomb plant being secured by Fnatic. Damage done to Ponchek already here in the apartment's face. I think those were wall bangs for the bridge position. Brolin, this solo walkout, nade down. Jedka swings, spray, gets that kill. So easy. And now Sparrow struggling to deal with him. The second player's going to come up to join him. He has no idea. Taps through Brolin. Won't be able to get the frag just yet. Golden's going to reveal his position. Flashbang in. Sparrow's blind as a bat. And dead as a dodo. 5 versus 3. AWP shot not connecting. Hades will drop to 2. And Fnatic are just playing so confidently here.
You know things are going right when 2 players win you a round. Like, not even the team is needed. All it comes down to is just Brolin just being a madman, Golden helping out, JW would have been heard by the side player, looking to try to just forward. How does he even find that kill? Crim's getting the last one, no one falling from Fnatic.
And yeah, Fnatic just looking like the much better squad in show today. Unfortunately, Wisla have it seemingly met their match. I mean, I don't want to call it early, but right now, like, you just see the level that they're playing at. You see the confidence that they're having on the Fnatic side, like just these kills coming in super easy. Hades does find one kill to respond, but immediately traded by Crims. The A site's completely open.
Yeah, Goofy and Jedka might just want to be holding on to this little bit of upgrades that they've got in that M4 and that Deagle with Kevlar.
If Golden can flash him into this position, then maybe he could actually find the kill. Golden setting up the flash, actually, yeah. The smoke's up here towards Cross and Coffins, initially indicating that there might be an execution. I think they just caught vision onto Hades. They're going to try to see if they can force him out of position. Golden gets the kill, swinging so far wide, and the B site is once again under their control. Despite that, they're leaning in towards
Bomb's
the A.
Going A. Yeah, I mean, they might bring the bomb back over now they know it's completely clear, but it was looking like for a moment it was going to go back over from A. Goofy finds one with the Deagle, and they don't know about the player that's got over towards the Coffins. Spiro trying to tap away with the 5-7. Lots of damage coming through, and now the bomb's going to rotate back towards A. They know the info now. I don't know what they'll be able to find. I mean, Crims has got a molly, so if that goes out towards that dark position, that might try and force Spiro out into the open. Doesn't seem like they want to hunt too far, and I think that's even a new box molly coming through, so that's not going to do any further damage. 8 on the board now for the Swedes. Missed AWP shot coming out for both AWPers means that no side is going to be able to find that opening man advantage. And double AWPs coming through onto the city side between Hades and Spiro. Early apartments control coming through. Ponchek making a lot of noise. We might just see a straight spam coming in. Ponchek actually catches off the boiler player, but not before the trade comes back.
Shot in for Chiquino. Takes the trade back at the same here, 2 for 1 in the favour of the T-side line. JW just walking straight out of the apartments. Goofy forced to play careful and play passive. Flash over, swing, spraying. Goofy makes it a 3 versus 3. Takes some damage for it, but that doesn't mean that Chiquino's not also tagged up. Flashbang keeping him blind. Golden. Okay, Chiquino does find the player. That looked very, very awkward for a moment, though.
You've got to have the confidence of going forward. As soon as I see plays like that where a team is down by a huge margin of rounds and they're not going for a retake like that, I already say this game's done. Like, this map is done.
30 seconds. Fnatic going for this incendiary down to suppress them, stop them from making their way out past the banana control. Stalling for extra time. A third man's going to join the defensive. Flashes in. Sparrow caught. Jedka past the second box. Gets that one frag. Cream and Sparrow go back and forth. Hades and Sparrow with the AWP on the crossfire. Get all the frags. There's that second round that you were looking for there, Dweg. Not quite a 16-1 just yet, and they're getting the opening kill. Took a lot of damage down towards that B banana position, though. Jedka and Sparrow tanking nades. Sparrow does come up with a secondary kill on the AWP, though. Hades getting JW. All right, Vista now started to find their rhythm here. 2 standing for Fnatic, and this finally looks like a confident Polish side. A Polish side that we've been missing for the entire series so far.
Yeah, they're at least putting some decent rounds up for themselves. This one right here, great opening finds. Golden just being flashed through the smoke. And, well, Chiquino is not going to be able to do much from here. 1 versus 5. Best bet is to maybe try and chuck the AWP away, make sure that maybe the CTs don't run triple AWPs, but Sparrow's going to come back in. And it doesn't look like they want to run triple AWPs for now. I mean, it's not like a requirement, but it was an opportunity.
50 seconds to the clock. Brolin starting to swing past the AWP of Hades being seen, getting caught off by Brolin. Jedka can find a quick trade, however, as he overextends. No one going to check Graveyard, perhaps? Ponchek could be in a flank angle. Goofy see one player drop back outside of the apartment's run boost, and they have got a tag off against him. I think they know. Can't go for the wall bang. He's right there. Finally, he reveals position. Golden gets the frag. 3 versus 3. Goofy on side, top of the boxes. Awkward spray. Golden comes up with another good kill. Jedka seen by JW. And despite the man disadvantage, Fnatic are still able to force the issue. And Wisla just misstepped on the A site. Yeah, absolutely. But now that it's gone back to Fnatic, now that we've seen a round come in for the Swedes, I question whether or not Wisla can replicate. Pressing on utility, coming through towards the stairs area. Molotov counteracting here for the CT side. Smokes down across and Coffins. And Sparrow's going to try to gress out into the open alongside his teammate. Jedka in the corner. JW reads it. Can't get a kill. Brolin comes up with one. Sparrow turns it around. Chiquino with the ult to respond. Bomb picked up in a 1 versus 3 situation. Can get the plant. But what can you do from there? come in with his teammates and they can crush it as a unit. Giacchino, a lot of pressure on him. Molotov out, shot missed out, escaping through the flames, taking a lot of damage and running right into Hades, who makes it a triple to close out the round. Get a chance in the early phase, but the nade damage has been done towards the T-side line. The Incendiary is coming up and over, smokes down as well, flashes over. Face from Brolin again going solo aggressive. He's ready for Jedka. Oh, that adjustment is beautiful, but Sparrow drops one back to a 4 versus 4. Refaces for his second kill. Giacchino can train it, so now B-side is under T-side control on your right. The AWP back at Giacchino, gets Hades next, and now JW can strike against Ponchek. 7 points of health. Nade close, was a bit far actually, but he should be able to win the fight, and either way, he's just drawing attention from the actual retake. Goofy is all alone.
Yeah, as soon as Goofy falls, this round's pretty much finished because Ponchak is just taking him so long to get back out to A. It is a 2 versus 2. Flash comes in, decently done, but Crims turns away from it, peeks back in towards the angle, and now Ponchak is in a 1 versus 2. Time is incredibly low. HP is even lower. It does have a kit in play, but he's got to get these kills pretty much instantly. NWP holding down the cross. Giacchino going to find his 12th kill of the round, or the entire half, and 11 on the board for Fnatic. I mean, it looked so good. It really did from them.
So, you know, for them to lose out in that particular respect, it does show like a low point for this team. So to come back down here, like Complexity did this with Home Sweet Home back this time last year. You know, they took those cups in, they built the new team, they were, you know, trying to, you know, they were trying to recover their position and try and recover, you know, like some confidence when they get wins on the board. So it can be a good, like, you know, mental boost for Fnatic if they're able to win the title outright here. Right now, Giacchino are going to win this round alongside Golden and Brawler, and they crossfire down here towards Banana. Headshots are plenty for the USPs. Sparrow in a 1 versus 3. They do get a couple of trades back, but backups on the way. Sparrow's got the bomb on its back, such low HP, and the Golden ends up with a triple. Fnatic end up with a pistol round. Ooh, good shot. Jedka swings, hits, takes 1. Brolin can trade back. Sparrow doing damage to Jedka as well. Seeing those teammates, lining them up. Not quite getting the triple, forced to reload. He's got plenty of CT presence, however, back over towards the apartment's face. JW could be in a bit of a pickle if he gets faced in from the apps control. That nade is going to land perfect. It will just take down Goofy, so now 2 standing. Apps face upon Shek. Does catch off JW, so again, there will be a couple of trades here and there on the T side. They could actually secure the 2 versus 2 if Crims is not checked, but they just run right past him, and it's all left upon Shek. In a 1 versus 2 situation, making it 1 versus 1, but tagged heavily against Brolin. Only has the range game here with the rifle versus the SMG.
It doesn't fake it out, sticks into that bomb plant, and so much noise is being made by Brolin. The FAMAS trying to see if they get the taps over. Deagle comes out, and Ponchak hits the headshot to win the clutch. A big round up for Wisla. What a clutch from Ponchak!
Ponchak in with the frag. Giacchino back over at the quad position. Hades. And you see a Molotov's down. Looking back over to the long control. Sparrow is going to go falling. Chance now for Giacchino to take 2 frags. He gets them both, drops that bomb. Matt 10 wraps over, does catch him off now. Golden with his own lurk play has backup on the way. Are they going to check this corner, or will they fall victim to another sneaky beaky angle? He's such low HP. Goofy doesn't check it. He goes down. The last man's been seen. Now Brolin can come in and support it. Molotov out. AK's free, and the Deagle works well. Fnatic. But if he holds face, he's fine. Oh, he wins the fight! What?
Damn!
You can see the kill coming in for Hades from a mile away, and still Giacchino pulls the rug out from underneath his feet. 5v3, Jedka grabbing the AWP. 33 HP for him, though, and Wisla looked flustered.
Oh, that's not easy. And they're even playing like a bait play out towards Nubox. Both players holding the same position. How does this work out for Wisla in terms of being able to deal with this tower as such? Golden and Brolin playing together. No rotations come back over. Molly's gone down. They might only think one player's playing out towards Nubox. Bomb's been dropped. Brolin gets 2 kills. Golden's not even needed. 3k to come through from Brolin, and that's just textbook. That just looks so great. I cannot believe that Giacchino peeking into the AWP angle wins that fight. That's unreal. They've got to try and force the AWP off angle again, and he's going to re-peek. He's going to push forward.
Need support though because there's so many T-side players around that corner. Ponchek turns up the AK. They're going to make their way into the B wrap. Sparrow could find off the Valve angle. Hades has come up with a kill. Golden gets a trade back on the B site itself. Brolin also deals with Ponchek, so two standing. The CTs have the bomb making its way towards the site. Sparrow this time does not check the corner. He knows he doesn't need to. They've made their way away, and the orb off angle for Hades could be everything. Sparrow's got to get this kill on Brolin first and foremost, though. He better be ready for the boiler position. He gets it to evens now. 2-on-2. Crims peeking up back towards the apartments here. The M4 will look up, catch Sparrow, spray through. Hades now with the orb on with the 3K clutch. He may have heard those footsteps. I think he knows where both the CTs are coming from. Still flashbang, completely blind, looks up and doesn't get his kill. Map a match point for Fnatic. 8 rounds of difference. Wisla
and maintain a relatively strong economy line, even with that 15-8 lead coming through. Hades with that Krieg looking forward, but the AWP being boosted up. Ooh, doesn't actually find the shots.
Hades gets the opener, but Ponchek is traded by JW. AWP looking back, Deagle in for Crims, gets the secondary kill, 2 for 1. And maybe the full buy is not needed. Now they've got a Krieg in play, and a man advantage for the CT side. Wisla forcing their way right back over towards Banana.
And they're even having a quick rotation coming through from one of the teammates. Golden just jiggle peeking out toward that Spool's position. What can he find? Crims is over here in time.
Sprays through, Goofy catching nothing. Golden does get taken down. Nades on towards the bomb plant position, does do a minimal amount of damage towards Goofy. Expecting it to come in real quick. That nade to return does not work out. The boost in play. They get the bomb planted to drop, and the T-side try to back off there towards the banana position, playing off angle for the retake. Flashes forward. They're both blind. Jedka's dead. Sparrow last man standing gets 1, but no more than that. 16-8. Fnatic will finally take the second map and be able to take their spot in the semi-finals. And this, man, I don't know if we overestimated them today or whether they just didn't live up to our expectations.